The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Well, good morning and happy Monday. It's January 9th. This is our first Victory Monday. We'll be running Victory Mondays in January here, and then we'll switch to a new title with our new organization, which is exciting. So we're going to talk today about growing your dream practice. I'm very excited about today's workshop. I know many of you are too, trying to figure out how this connection with Dressander BHC and Vic and Associates is going to work out. Well, I'm the Executive Vice President now of Dressander BHC, and I'm about to tell you how it's going to work out. We have a ton of carriers, all the carriers that you would want to to work with. When it says a theme there, just know too that we have the Annexus and Nationwide products as well. So any carriers that you really want, we have them, and both in annuity and life insurance, long-term care, insurance products, all those kinds of things that you would need. We have the carriers and are very excited about that. Also, just really want you to get registered as soon as possible because it's filling up, and you may lose an opportunity here for this Maximizing Social Security Immersion Retreat, 23rd and 25th here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Okay, Scottsdale, Arizona. It's February 23rd to the 25th. Where else do you want to be? I know it's snowing somewhere up north, and it's cold, and you're going to want to fly into sunny Scottsdale, Arizona. Stay a couple extra days, go to spring training game event here in Scottsdale, and have a great time. So, we don't need to talk about anything else that we're going to do. Just know that it's Scottsdale, Arizona in February, right? Well, really, you want to come and get your Social Security designation, which is a FINRA recognized designation. Great training. It usually costs $795, but you only pay $425 by doing it with us here in Scottsdale. Now, just to let you know, if you already have this designation, you can come in and every year the designation requires you get the CE credit. So you can come in and use this as your credits towards your designation CE if you want. Renew all the information, upgrade all the information that you have for Social Security. You're going to want to do that. Or if you just don't want the designation, just want to be here for Friday and Saturday, that's fine too. You don't have to pay the $425 or come on Thursday, but that's up to you. So you want to come in to the National Social Security Association, get the designation, check it out, nationalsocialsecurity.com, check it out online. Thursday, we'll go through all the training and then get your designation. Friday, actually, we take the test, and then we go over marketing and sales. Workshop, marketing and sales. We're also going to talk a lot about some of the new things that are going to happen with Dressander BHC and us, merging into Dressander BHC, and some of the benefits that you're really going to want to be aware of. Mentorships, expanded mentorship programs and marketing programs that you're going to be aware of. And then you're going to watch me do a live workshop on Saturday morning with real people that need help. So you'll be right in the room with them, and at Scottsdale Community College here, and it's going to be an exciting event. You want to register today. The cost for the retreat, no cost for training, no cost for meals, materials, all those kinds of things. The Plaza Resort is $209 a night, though we're going to show you how to get that reduced, and I'll even show you how to get it paid for. The NSSA designation isn't going to be $795. It's going to be $425, and then I'll show you how to reduce your retreat fees, your hotel fees as well. So register, before the 20th, and that's next week, by the way. So you drop it $100 to $199 a night, and then call today and learn how we'll pay for hotel and airfare. So we'll pay for both of those depending on your production after the retreat. So it's a way to get all of your costs covered for coming to the training. Register today at vicandassociates.com. You just go to vicandassociates.com. Although I think just our site just might be down here for some reason. I just got word of that. So maybe wait a couple hours, then go to vicandassociates.com. And then more info. Click on more info. go to the events tab and then click on more info and the see details and register now, and you'll get all the information there that you need, and you'll be able to register. Or, better yet, just call us and we'll get you registered. 888-460-1115. Call us, and but I tell you what, there's probably 10 seats left in this thing, and you're going to want to call us today so that you can get all the information. So we're going to talk about how to grow your dream practice in 2017, and that's what we're about. If you're asking me what we do, if somebody asks me what we do at Dressander BHC, Vic and Associates, and really it's Dressander BHC, what do we do? Well, we help advisors grow their dream practice. That's what we do. So we got to do that in 2017. And what are we going to do? Well, we've got a new beginning with old friends, and we've realigned with a new power partner, Dressander BHC. And that means that Mike and I, my old friend, 25-year friend, best friend for 25 years, really, and I, creative minds that we are, get to, as we did last week, Mike flew in here last week, and we brainstormed for 2 days on what this year is going to look like for you, and it's going to be incredible. What I'm going to show you now is the beginnings of it, what you get right now. What you're going to get in the next 60 to 90 days is going to be astounding, and you're going to stay tuned for that. But love working with Mike, loving working with Cam, Mike Kalin, all the rest of them, all the staff. They're all the marketing consultants, and there's like 30-plus marketing consultants. Our marketing consultants, Tom, Val, and Nathan are coming over, and we're all together. The whole staff is retained at Dressander BHC. So very exciting marketing consultant power, if you will, that we have available for you. So what does the merger of VNA and DBHC bring to the table for advisors? Everybody has to ask that question, right? And what does it bring to the table for you? Well, it has to be this. If we talk about developing a dream practice in 2017, what does it take to advisor to develop a dream? Well, what is your dream practice? What is if you dream, and by the way, what keeps you awake at night? What's the nightmare? What's the nightmare that keeps you awake at night that's just haunting you, right? And I'm going to guess it has a lot to do with those two things, marketing and sales power. And I think that's something that is if you don't get it right, then you don't get your dream practice. And then we move into, office synergies and efficiencies and consulting and all those kinds of things which we have. But if you don't get this right here, marketing and sales power, you got nothing to be efficient about. So that's what this merger really does. So I want you to check out dbhc.com, and there's a lot of things, but you want to go to that tab that says Our Difference and Advisor Resources. I think you're really going to like those, and I'm going to highlight some of the things that we do together and that we're merging together with, and so very exciting. But just check out dbhc.com. You're also going to get Broker Gear, which is a web-based interactive support tool that gives you 24/7 access to details about all your annuity and life insurance business. And you get a secure password, two-way communication between producers and case managers that are working on your cases, your ability to search and check product and plan information, including just your state availabilities, age, face amount, bandings, all that kind of stuff right online. Ability to update contact information and pull forms that you need to do your business. These are the features that you've wanted, and just 24/7 access to a suite of tools via our website at DBHC. And receive detailed status on cases, including requirements and non-confidential comments. View licensing and appointment, all your licensing and appointment information, and then access a collection of updated state-specific carrier forms for your suite of carriers. So online access, instant access, 24/7. Because I know you guys aren't 9-to-5ers. You wouldn't be in this business if you were 9-to-5ers. You are entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurs need 24/7 attention. So you're going to get it right here at Dressander BHC. Another thing you're going to get is Momentum Media. And why design your own branding? You can leave it to the experts. Momentum Media, it's going to increase your credibility, help you gain your clients' trust by creating your own brand identity. This comes with presentation folders, logo designs, agency brochures, bios and fact sheets, customized agency videos to help you tell your story to prospects, and social media marketing as well. So all of these things are part of Momentum Media that you'll be hearing a lot more about. It's available to you now. We'll talk more and more about it and get you involved in that program. So upgrade your image so that when you sit in front of a client, you know, you've got some great materials. You really look like the best in the business, first class best in the business. And that includes two customized agent websites. You know, brand your website to your company. We're going to upgrade the ABC sites. Like it says, ABC websites 3.0 is now here. And we're going to be really transferring the ABC websites into the new websites we have at DBHC, which is an exciting they look much more updated and newer and cutting edge. So very excited about that. We were going to do that ourselves this last fall, but as it turns out, we got it done for us, so we're good to go. We also get a great flip the switch on your taxes and retirement dinner seminar that's been highly effective. It's Patrick Worley's turnkey dinner seminar program that's dedicated or designed to educate clients on how to eliminate their income taxes and Social Security taxes during retirement. Think of this as another great lead generation tool like the Maximizing Social Security workshop is. Use this to funnel more prospects to your ABC workshops or qualified appointments to your sales pipeline. And this is soon to be a college workshop as well. We're working, Tom Jones, you'll see how I introduce you to him, the Director of Adult Financial Education Services, working on creating this as the next college workshop as well. Also, we have Don't Worry, Retire Happy, a Tom Hegna's highly impactful workshop, Paychecks and Playchecks crash course for boomers on investing in the best guaranteed income generating assets. Another great way to funnel more qualified prospects to your ABC sales process, showing them the power of green money, or invite these prospects to your dream retirement class to educate them about the power behind tactically managing their retirement assets. This is, by the way, this is a seminar or a workshop. So you could do it to use workshops, one day, single day workshops back to back, your dream. And you know, this is a great, Don't Worry, Retire Happy is a great green money workshop, followed by a great red money workshop. Exciting. And we'll show you how that works, by the way. And then How Not to Run Out of Money. It's an Empowering Women in Retirement workshop. It's a targeted marketing program by Holly Buchanan, is the author who wrote Selling Financial Services to Women, a very creative thinker in this industry, and it's geared toward helping women navigate retirement challenges. And I'm gonna these two workshops, by the way, in a few minutes, I'm gonna show you like 10, 20 slides out of these workshops, and they're try to pick some just to give you the flavor of what they look like. But you're going to give them an action plan to communicate with family members on how to best prepare for retirement. And this workshop really matches the ABC philosophy and includes it in it. Both of these workshops include the ABCs in it as well. We also get a white glove service team. I think of it as business processing ninjas. Service team is one of the best in the industry. They're well educated in new business processes and individual suitability for our carriers. Working with them has already been a great pleasure already. We've got guys already that have business in, very exciting, and you'll learn your marketer has a team, contracting team, has an annuity case team, life case team, LTC team member. They all have their team, and you'll be getting a flyer from your marketer that has their team this week. And you'll have the white glove service team, and then you'll be able to access it 24/7. So I love the way this new process works, and it's going to cut, I think, anywhere from 2 to 4 days off the processing time that you're used to currently. So very excited about business processing ninjas. And then guaranteed prospects to see. You know, the direct mail program for DBHC, it offers a choice of 2 engaging mailers, maximizing Social Security benefits and taxes in retirement. And it produces qualified leads and offers the option of our professional appointment settings service to maximize your clients as well. So sometimes, you know, you're in between workshops and stuff or whatever, and you need to get some leads, get some appointments, whatever, and because of your production, you can actually get these for free. We're going to guarantee that you'll receive a minimum of 7 responses. If we don't generate the minimum, we do another mail drop at our expense. Based on your continued production, you'll receive additional free mail drops. The more you produce, the more you receive. Free. By the way, free is a good word. The direct mail program can be tailored to fit various demographics, and its delivery methods can be modified to fit your style. Ask us for the copy of the Direct Mail Agent Guide, and we can get that to you as well. And it'll help you build your book of business. You need to have multiple sources of leads, and some of these will just funnel right dead into your workshops. You can invite them to your workshops. We also pick up some software. One of them I really like, and it's got the ABCs in it, the Retirement Analyzer software. Help identify clients' retirement red line. In other words, highlighting when will they run out of money. Engage your clients in fact-finding discussions. Position annuities to help solve your client's retirement income gap. Graphically illustrate your client's red, yellow, and green money. There it is, the ABCs, right in it, and showcase where green money fits in a well-balanced portfolio. Help your clients understand the importance of protecting their plan against a long-term care event. Very important to illustrate. And illustrates sequence of returns, Roth carve-outs, premature death impacts on retirement income, and more. And this software is also a key part of the DOL-friendly platform that we're developing, and which is one of it is the best DOL solution in the industry. And we hope the DOL ruling, fiduciary rule doesn't go through. Hope they, whatever they're doing in Congress, postpones it or it doesn't go through at all. But if it does go, we all got to be ready for it. And it is helping us create new solutions for you in retirement planning. So we'll have Snapshot software, and that's going to be upgraded as well. But you have different alternative tools to work with to enhance your dream practice. Expanded mentorship programs. Look at this. Master Practice Advisor Mentorship Programs. Mentors best practices from their offices. What do they do to offer office efficiencies? Marketing tools, sales tools that they use, estate and tax planning, quarterly think tanks where we'll figure out, together how to best implement what these folks do. And then it's just think of it as the best from the best. You've got David Strzelecki, who is one of our Vic and Associates mentors. Went from $500,000 to 3 years ago to $43 million in 2016. Did $43 million, a combination of FIAs and AUM. And then you've got prolific producer, for years prolific producer, Patrick Worley, and an enrolled agent, and in his tax seminar there and workshop, and all that he does in his mentorship to teach you how to bring taxes in and work with people in their taxes in retirement. You got Steve DeJohn, the annuity seminar king. Nobody does it better. Steve has got a great annuity seminar, and that you're going to want to learn, and also a great sales practice that follows that. And then Warren Wall. Warren couldn't spell FIA 3 years ago if I spotted him the F and the I. And now he averages, somewhere between 6 to 8 million every single year, and he does 15 million or better in a combined AUM and FIA practice. He's the guy most people want to be like. And plus, he's a prolific money manager, works with, and manages money for many platforms around the country. And so you're going to want to learn a lot more, especially if you're an RIA. You're going to want to learn a lot from Warren Wall. So you're going to have access to these people throughout the year, and it's an exciting time to get a hold. We're going to give you access to all of them, by the way, all of them at the same time. Imagine that. You're going to get the best from the best. Also, we provide marketing reimbursement. We reimburse you for your advertising and marketing expenses. Use the dollars for any of the marketing expenses you incur. Just send us the receipt, and the check is on its way. And you can tell from $1 million and up, up to 50 basis points just for marketing reimbursements. Not bad, huh? And so we're going to help you. We're in this with you. You are not alone. And sometimes I know, having full-time been an advisor, and now I still 4 times a year run workshops, and so I know exactly what you do, and I love what you do. We love what you do, and we want to support it. And so we're part of your team. Just think of us, just give us a desk in your office. We're there. So let's talk about the main thing that we do here at Dick & Associates with educational workshops and adult financial education services. And I think what I'll do, if I can get him on next week, I think he's listening today, but Tom Jones, hopefully we can get Tom on a workshop webinar next week to go over all the things, we got a brand new website they're developing that launches, I believe, today, and exciting things that Tom can go through, that we'll bring him on and have him go through the workshops with you specifically. But let's talk about adultfinancialed.org. This is the old site that you could pull up now, but this afternoon I believe they'll have a new website launch. It'll go live. Very exciting. And on the website, by the way, in the back end, you can log into the back end and get all the materials that you would use for your classes. All the PowerPoint presentations are there. And we'll add all of our presentations as well to this site. Lesson plans, materials, everything that you need. Notice at the bottom down there you see how to not run out of money workbook, and don't worry, retire happy, and really we don't use the PDFs anymore, but we're going to order just specifically for you and your class. And by the cost of materials and ordering is going to go way down for you. You're going to that's exciting. I mean, it's the costs for the workshops going down. Imagine that. All the documents and things that you could hand out to clients are also on this site, and PDFs, studies, and Tom Jones does an excellent job of putting material on this website that you can hand out in class. And so instructors, as you find new things and you want to share with the whole group, we put it on the back end of the website. And there's videos that you can use in webinars. And notice that Tom Hegna does a training video on his workshop. And there's a training video that we have on how not to run out of money in retirement with Holly. And the Don't Worry, Retire Happy, workshop, slide by slide, goes over that as a training workshop. And we'll add all our stuff to the back end as well, in terms of training webinars, so that you'll have a great opportunity to get online training and get going right away. So Adult Financial Education Services, it's a not-for-profit educational organization. Could help you get into some locations. The National Director is Tom Jones, and you get use of him and his staff, and they'll help you select colleges. They'll help you schedule the workshops. They'll help train you, advisors, on the workshops and ask questions, and actually have an online registration and a phone registration system that you can make use of. And then they develop new workshops like the Tom Hegna workshop and the new tax workshop and the new women's workshop. I played golf with Brian Rich, who used the Women in Retirement workshop, and he thought it was one of the best he's done. It was great. Had a great experience with it. So these things are working, and you're going to want to get a hold of them. So it's going to be exciting to work with Adult Financial Education Services and Tom Jones and his staff. So very exciting time for you as a workshop marketer, and there's much more to it than what's here as well. So the workshops themselves, we still have the Maximizing Social Security workshop, and we've upgraded that. It's all ready to go. All the manuals and everything are all upgraded and done, so you can order them now and get the PowerPoint now. And we still have the Financial ABCs of Retirement Planning, and the same, these are two of the same courses, just different mailers and different titles. And now we get that new look of the ABC Retirement Planning workshop. Same course pretty much, updated and upgraded by Tom and his staff. And so we get a new look at that as well. Very excited about that. And then we have our Foundations of Retirement Planning, which is an income planning course, and then our new Red Money course, updated for 2017, and which is an exciting course. And it's just, everything we do for the most part is green money oriented. This is ABCs with the Red Money slant. And now we've got the Don't Worry, Retire Happy green money workshop, and the workshop for women, how not to run out of money. then coming very soon is the flip the switch on your taxes and retirement. So we've got this whole stable of educational courses, and you can imagine that very soon we're going to have a retirement university for boomers, and with courses taught by you, the professionals. Some of it will be online, and some will be done during national online boomer conferences that you'll be a part of. So very exciting times to be a part of Dressander BHC. And so we talk often about integrated marketing and how if you could get people to these courses in good numbers, and how we've done it is we go with Social Security. It's the hot topic. We get them to go one night there, and then we push them on to a one-day course or a two-night course of the financial ABCs or your Dream Retirement or the Principal Retirement course. We use relational marketing to get more people there, and we get online, set it and forget it drip marketing as well. And you want to get 30 plus, and if it was 20 plus, you'd be very happy. And on a consistent basis, that just makes you money. And so you look at it another way. What if we use Don't Worry Retirement as Don't Worry Retire Happy as one of those courses? And we use the Social Security the same way and the relational marketing the same way, and we can start getting 30 plus to there. Or we'll look at this way. What if we do a Don't Worry Retire Happy dinner seminar, and we push those people to the retirement courses, and with relational marketing and drip marketing, and all that is just getting you more money. That's what that's doing. More prospects to see. You got to think of it as this: is you make every marketing dollar count, and you increase the effectiveness of each phase of marketing. And we have so much more to offer now, so much more updated marketing material. And then we're going to add Facebook and email, and we're going to do a much better job this year than we did last year. This is the year of the digital marketing for your workshops as well. So very exciting for workshop marketing. We're going to go. We are the thought leaders in educational marketing. Nobody does it like we do. They're all making the mistakes we made 5, 6, 7 years ago. And we're on the cutting edge of it. We lead this marketplace, no doubt about it. Now the combination of Dave Vick, Tom Jones, Adult Fund Education Services, come on. This is the best in the industry, period. So let's take a quick tour, just a few slides to Don't Worry, Retire Happy, and a new Adult Financial Education Workshop, right? First kind of welcome slide, Don't Worry, Retire Happy, 7 steps to retirement security. When every day, retirement, I love this slide, when every day is a Saturday. And then we talk about just 7 steps to retirement security, and he outlines them here, and you go through them in the class. And I love this slide. Those who have planned for retirement are 3 times more likely to be confident they will have sufficient income in retirement as compared to those who have not planned. It's 3 times likely. It doesn't say to be a success. It just says be confident. You're talking about peace of mind heading into retirement with a retirement plan versus the anxiety of winging it, not knowing what you're going to do. And we talk about, the past, your parents versus you. The past was pension oriented, very little nest egg oriented. Now it's more nest egg oriented, very little pension oriented. The 2 key questions, I love this about this paychecks and playchecks, is what do I need my retirement income to do, and what do I want my retirement income to do? And how much income do I need to replace from your current position? How much do you need to replace? And we talk about those issues. And then there's a Social Security segment in here, and delaying benefits in Social Security from age 62 to age 70 represents a 76% increase in monthly payments. And the wrong decision can leave up to $250,000 of your money with the government if you make the wrong decision. I love this one by George Burns. Retirement at 65 is ridiculous. When I was 65, I still had pimples. You gotta love it. Securing at least a base level of lifetime income should be every retiree's priority, at least if they want to live happily after. And so, if you've seen Tom Hegna's stuff, you're going to talk about risk, right? Why do you need to secure guaranteed income? Because there's longevity risk, deflation risk, market risk, withdrawal rate risk, sequence of returns risk, long-term care risk, mortality risk, death, right? Inflation risk, all the risks, right? Which is the greatest risk? On this scale right here, look at all these risks. What's the greatest thing? Ask the audience, what's the greatest risk, right? hands down, greatest risk, longevity risk. And the reason is, it's the risk multiplier of every other risk. And then we go in to talk about that, and you think and work through that so they get to see that in the workshop. We talk about 3 phases of retirement: your early years in retirement, your go-go years, with active lifestyle spent golfing, playing tennis, traveling, and then your slow-go years, more past the stage, and you decide to let the pace of your life slow down, and then the no-go years where, health issues, nursing care, all that kind of stuff kind of takes over. And you address those three types. We also address the ABCs in here as well, and they have a great series of slides to bring the ABCs into this workshop. And so, we talk about all the same kinds of things we've been talking about. What are you willing to give up? Gains, liquidity, protection, and then how do the risk-reward trade-offs impact your planning choices? How do they impact your planning choices? Great question. I love this upgrade. And then this is some of the new software that you can use that I talked about earlier. And you can take a look at this, and it's got the ABCs right in it, right? And it just shows, with $500,000, from 2000 to 2009, what would have happened here, right? And then, what if we put, 300,000, 60% in the middle column, and see up top it was 0% in the green money. Now it's 60% in the green money, which makes a $191,000 difference over that period of time. If the next 10 years saw a 10, 20, 30% loss in the market, how would it affect your retirement? Great question. So possible action steps that you look at, and so it's a great ending to the workshop as well, as they work through the action steps. And then, of course, your thank you slide. And now, how to not run out of money. It's the new workshop for retirement-minded women by Holly Buchanan, who wrote Selling Financial Services to Women. Great book. You want to read it. And then how not to run out of money. I love this slide deck. I really do. I wish I could show you all of it. But the perfect retirement, and we do this in the dream retirement. They vision it a little bit different, and they have a vision exercise. Where do you live in retirement? Who are you with? What activities are you doing? Working. If so, doing what? What are you doing that gives your life purpose? Women's motivation for financial planning. This is big right here. They desire not to be dependent. They desire not to be dependent. This is a course for women, written by a woman who really understands it, and men and women can teach this course, and they teach you actually how to introduce yourself to the audience and why you would have anything to say to women on this subject, and they teach you how to draw from your experiences, life experiences, and who you are to speak to women. Women make better long-term investors. Great slide by Warren Buffett, Invest Like a Girl. I love that. Single female investors outperform single men by 2.3%. Investment groups by female investment groups outperform male counterparts 4.6%. Very interesting, isn't it? Women in longevity. 2/3 of all Americans with Alzheimer's are women. 85% of people in the U.S. who are over 100 years old are women. Yeah, women live longer, and so they're going to have some issues as they grow older that they really need to address, probably to a greater degree than men do. And then the 3 biggest mistakes in retirement planning. Number 1, not creating enough retirement guaranteed income for life. Number 2, not making your money work hard enough. And number 3, not protecting against long-term health costs. Very simple thoughts. And you see this up in the right-hand corner, this little notebook. Every time, and they introduce this at the beginning, every time there's a little notebook up there, this is in your notebook. It's a great notebook, workbook. And then creating guaranteed income for life. Where do you get the income for life? Pension, Social Security, annuity, investments, IRA, part-time jobs. And then it's a great discussion on annuities as a guaranteed income stream for life, as a private pension plan. And they used this study by Allianz that they asked, they had people, ask them what their ideal investment and they gave them, feedback, and the people gave these answers. These answers were the top answers given for the perfect investment for retirement. Stable, predictable retirement standard of living was the #1 concern about that related to their investments. The guaranteed income stream for life was a big concern. Guaranteed not to lose value, an asset guaranteed not to lose value, that's what they wanted. Protection against market downside, another thing they wanted, and something that they didn't have to think about. They didn't have to go in and think about, do I pull out of the market, get in the market, when, you know, all that kind of stuff. Is a kind of a set it and forget it. Very interesting slide. And then they talk about, you know, index annuities allow your money to grow when markets are up, lock-in gains when they decline, and so it's the growth potential, the protection from downturns, and locks-in gains. And so it's a really good and a discussion of annuities. And they go over in this, if you don't see it, index annuities, regular annuities, variable annuities, deferred annuities, immediate annuities. Just a good discussion of it, and pros and the cons of annuities as well. And then this talks, slides about how much of my money should go into an annuity. And then making your money work harder. Remember, that's one of the things that mistakes, you have to make it work hard enough. How can you balance risk and reward? And, you know, and this is where we get into the ABCs again. And we work through those ABC slides. We didn't show all of them to you, but there's a whole grouping of them. They do a great job of it. Tom Jones has put together an excellent slide deck on this. And then the third, you know, remember that third mistake is not protecting against long-term care. You know, so there's a great slide deck on this as well. And I didn't provide it here, but just know there's a great slide deck on it, and we'd love to go through it with you. And then the choice is yours. Action steps. You can be a planner, you can be a avoider, right? And then you know what to do. And it's kind of similar to the other action step slide that was in the HEGNA seminar that we worked through, workshop that we worked through. So 2 great seminars. Plus, we still have your Dream Retirement, how to strategically plan and tactfully manage your retirement. The new Red Money seminar we created this last fall that guys are really enjoying. And you know, ask, what's your dream retirement? What are the things you think about when you dream about retirement? Let's make a list. And we make a list, and then we take it away from them. They talk about, you know, what's their dream retirement. It always includes golf in like 4 different ways. Travel, you know, time with grandkids, and philanthropy, and volunteering, and buying a second home, or you know, those kinds of things. And then we start taking those things away in disasters, right? And so they choose, the class chooses, you know, to take them away. And we get down to the last 2, which is typically more time with spouse and grandkids. And we say, if you don't plan your retirement right, if we don't do this thing right, you're going to have to make decisions like we just made. And those things are going to go away. And so it's a great Red Money retirement book and course on with a Red Money slant. For all of you who are RIAs oriented, that's where we are. And we have a training video. There's training videos on the other workshops as well. This is a class I did in September. And so it's a great training video for you to go through. We have all the workshop materials, and you can co-author the workbook if you want to. And we'll show you how to do that as you write a chapter. Planning tools as well. We've got, you know, the worksheet forms, 4-page worksheet forms to meet with people outside the workshops. So you can hand this worksheet to them so they can take notes and follow along. And then you take notes, and it just keeps you on pace. And you have all the software. Again, Snapshot software is going to be upgraded again. And then we have Retirement Analyzer and other pieces of software that you can use, like Riskalyze. So a lot of sales and planning tools for once you actually do get to see the clients out of the workshops, right? Then we have a great video that explains the ABC, you know, modeling, and that you're going to want to use as well. And we talk about you know, we work through your planning process, and then how we might be able to think through with you a plan to discover, design, deploy, and redeploy, you know, just as a planning model. And in that 8-step discovery meeting, right, with standard disclosure, explaining the process, finding pain, going through the software, going through the ABC model, explanation of B and C assets, some sample solutions, and then setting up the design meeting. And then we have a design meeting as well. Review the previous week and review the snapshots and review green money solutions, red money solutions, and really to think with people. And this design phase is a 2-3 step process oftentimes. And then you set up for the deploy session. So the question is, does your FMO have the best opportunities for you to grow your dream practice in 2017? We believe we've got the, not only now, I mean right now, we have the ability to help you grow your dream practice, and it's going to get nothing but better. You'll see in the next 60 to 90 days, we're going to be unleashing things on the market that you're going to want to get your hands on. And you know, it's interesting. You know, there are things that I've thought of, I wanted to do. It probably would have taken me 3 to 5 years to do that we're going to do, most likely in the next 3 to 6 months, because we have greater resources with the number 2 provider of index annuities in the country. Huge resources at Dresser BHC. So very excited about our partnership with them and our merger with them and our agents having access to all that is the marketing power and sales power at Dresser BHC. Our mission, we help financial advisors realize their dream practice. What's your dream practice? What really is it? And what keeps you awake at night? What prevents the dream? What's the nightmare? And I think it revolves around marketing, sales, and office best practices. Those are the 3 things. So we provide creative, integrated, cutting-edge marketing platforms, innovative process planning tools, online accessible advisor training, premier AUM and insurance solutions with exceptional service. That's what we do. We do it extremely well. So you're going to be hearing a lot more about our realignment and the merger of Dick & Associates and all the details of this, you know, coming forward, you know, as we move forward with DBHC and how that's going to impact and does impact your marketing. So call your marketer today and have them run through some of the things that will get you going. And if you're writing new business this week, great. No interruption in your business at all. We've got a smooth transition here. All you need to do is just submit it. We'll show you where to submit it. And so what to do next, stay tuned for more info as we transition to the marketing and sales solutions of DBHC. Call to check on our advantages and then get contracted with us. And if you're not, then come to training. And if you do that, we'll send you a great white paper on how to double your premium. And we'll get you registered for the immersion retreat. Again, you can go to Dick & Associates, but just give us a call, 888-460-1115, and ask us about the Social Security. It's the best Social Security training in the country because most people don't do it right. Most people don't do the Social Security workshops right. They try to sell a Social Security report. And that's a death knell for marketing a Social Security event. You might get a lot of people there. You probably get the wrong people there. You got to get the right people, the people that with $500,000 to $1.5 million worth of assets on average. That's who you want there. So not people who just need Social Security. And then number 2, they need to know that you're going to meet with them about income plan and retirement planning, not a free Social Security report, and then you have to bait and switch them into an income plan. We don't do that. And then we set them up from the Social Security course to go directly to a retirement planning course. So they're with you. They've chosen you a second time around, and the appointment ratio is high, the closing ratio is high, and the client acquisition is high. So we are, you want to talk to people to do it all around the country. 888-460-1115. Give us a call. We'll show you how to do a retirement planning workshop, education and marketing. We're the thought leaders in it. Now we get the marketing power of one of the largest FMOs, IMOs in the country that we're a part of now. Very exciting for our advisors. And for those of you who are checking us out. If you were checking us out and thinking, well, we were kind of small before, now we're huge. And you want to give us a call and get on board Dresser BHC. So thanks so much for being on with us today. Again, give us a call, 888-460-1115. Visit our website. And we look forward to working with you, creating your dream practice for 2017. What's your dream? Give us a call and share your dream. And we'd love to help you accomplish that dream. Be a part of it with you, your success. Have a great week. Look forward to hearing from you. Take care.